Graham Norton, renowned for his sharp wit and no-holds-barred commentary, turned his attention to the much-anticipated Netflix documentary trailer featuring Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, sparking a firestorm of debate and laughter. The trailer, which showcased deeply personal family moments and emotional declarations, aimed to offer an intimate glimpse into the Sussexes' journey. However, Norton's incisive critique raised questions about authenticity and narrative intent, leaving audiences divided and reigniting scrutiny around the couple's attempts to shape their public image. Norton, celebrated for his knack for blending humor with subtle criticism, delivered a masterful dissection of the trailer during a segment on his talk show. With his trademark mix of charm and pointed commentary, he praised the documentary's cinematic flair while poking fun at what he described as its underlying themes of self-promotion and victimhood. The trailer, featuring emotionally charged clips of Meghan wiping away tears and Prince Harry lamenting the pressures of royal life, was clearly designed to pull at the audience's heartstrings. Yet, Norton's analysis questioned whether the couple's portrayal of vulnerability was genuine or merely calculated storytelling. "It's a beautifully shot trailer," Norton quipped, "but you do start to wonder, at what point does sharing your truth become a full-time job?" His comments elicited laughter from the studio audience, but the underlying critique was unmistakable. Norton highlighted how the trailer appeared to toe a delicate line between earnest storytelling and self-indulgence. In one particularly biting remark, he joked, "You can't help but admire their dedication to telling their side of the story, every side, from every angle, with impeccable lighting." The audience roared with laughter, but the moment also underscored a growing sentiment among some observers, that the Sussexes' ongoing narrative of victimhood, while compelling, risks alienating viewers fatigued by their frequent media appearances. The response from Meghan Markle was as measured as it was firm. In a later interview, she defended the documentary as an essential effort to counter tabloid falsehoods and reclaim her family's narrative. "This isn't about self-promotion," Meghan asserted. "It's about sharing our truth and showing the humanity behind the headlines." Her response was poised, yet reports from behind the scenes suggested a different story. A source close to the production claimed Meghan was visibly uncomfortable with Norton's pointed remarks, feeling his critique crossed the line into unwarranted harshness. "She felt he was being unnecessarily snide," the source revealed. "This documentary is deeply personal for her and Harry, and to see it reduced to a punchline was hurtful." The audience's reaction to the exchange was telling. While many appreciated Norton's honesty and sharp humor, others found his approach to be overly critical, accusing him of trivializing the Sussexes' efforts to address serious issues. Social media platforms erupted with heated debate, as hashtags like #SussexDocumentary and #GrahamNorton trended for hours. Supporters of the Sussexes argued that Norton's commentary reflected a broader pattern of undue skepticism and scrutiny faced by the couple. "Why is it that every time Meghan and Harry try to share their truth, they're accused of seeking attention?" one Twitter user wrote. "They're damned if they speak out and damned if they stay silent." Conversely, Norton's defenders praised his willingness to inject a dose of levity into what some view as an increasingly sanctimonious narrative. "Graham said what we're all thinking," another social media user posted. The trailer was over the top. It's okay to call that out without dismissing their struggles entirely. The debate highlighted a broader tension in public perception of the Sussexes. On one hand, their decision to step back from royal duties and speak candidly about their struggles has earned them sympathy and admiration. On the other hand, their frequent media appearances and high-profile projects, ranging from explosive interviews to this Netflix documentary, have fueled accusations of hypocrisy and overexposure. For many, Norton's critique tapped into a growing unease with the couple's efforts to control their narrative while simultaneously positioning themselves as victims of media intrusion. Adding to the intrigue was the evident tension between Norton and Meghan during the segment. While the talk show host maintained his characteristic charm, his pointed remarks seemed to create an undercurrent of discomfort that did not go unnoticed by the audience. Body language experts weighed in, noting Meghan's composed yet visibly strained demeanor as Norton delivered his critique. "There was a definite shift in her posture," one analyst commented. "She was clearly trying to maintain composure, but you could sense her unease." The behind-the-scenes revelations only added fuel to the fire. Reports suggesting Meghan felt blindsided by Norton's humor painted a picture of a couple increasingly wary of public scrutiny, even as they continue to court the spotlight. For critics, this dynamic underscores the central paradox of the Sussexes' public persona: their desire for privacy seemingly at odds with their willingness to lay bare the most intimate details of their lives. The fallout from Norton's commentary and Meghan's response has reignited broader discussions about authenticity in storytelling, the ethics of public vulnerability, and the fine line between sharing one's truth and seeking public validation. For some, the Sussexes documentary represents a brave effort to challenge tabloid narratives and humanize their experiences. For others, it is a carefully orchestrated campaign designed to elicit sympathy and maintain relevance. As the debate rages on, one thing is clear: the Sussexes remain a lightning rod for public opinion, their every move scrutinized and dissected in ways few public figures endure. Norton's sharp-tongued critique, coupled with Meghan's heartfelt defense, has once again thrust the couple into the spotlight, forcing audiences to grapple with uncomfortable questions about truth, authenticity, and the cost of living one's life in the public eye. Whether viewed as champions of transparency or architects of their own controversy, the Sussexes, and the narratives they craft, continue to captivate and divide audiences. Norton's commentary, while humorous, has served as a potent reminder of the complexities and contradictions at the heart of their story. And as the world awaits the release of the documentary itself, the question lingers: will it offer genuine insight into their lives, or merely add another layer to an already complicated narrative? The answer, much like public opinion on the Sussexes, remains deeply uncertain.